Terrific shot of Nathan Phillips Square here in downtown Toronto. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Terrific talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
You want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
So the Nets starting five. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Jared Allen is out there with Duncan. And it's KD in at the 3. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Noel in at the 2. Here's Junior. The Raptors getting the bucket. Irving passes to Junior. Lowry against Irving. Nets passing it around. And the dunk by Duncan.
Well, a player making a bit of noise for Rookie of the Year. Junior has thrown his name into the conversation with his play. Not many would have picked him to be a contender at the start of the year.
Very few pundits said Junior as a possibility back when the draft was held. And Greg, he has shown his worth and is gaining traction in the awards race. And a wide open look for Siakam. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He is so versatile on the offensive end. Siakam's become reliable in catch and shoot, and that just makes him all the more valuable.
Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 28-point game against Golden State. Duncan kicks to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. He gets that one. Duncan's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
LeVert the pass to Junior. That one's not going to go. Ibaka with some nice D. Powell, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And you look over the course of Kyle Lowry's career, he's bounced around for quite some time, but boy, has he found a home in Toronto.
And you know, GA, a few summers back, had a chance to leave, but he stayed with the Toronto Raptors. What a decision that was. Reason why? He helped lead this team to their first title. Kyle Lowry's been loved by this franchise. He'll go down as one of the all-time great Raptors.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Toronto shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
In a discussion of great two-way players in this league, sometimes Lowry gets overlooked, and that's a mistake.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call. And how excited are you to see Junior doing his thing at All-Star Weekend? When it was announced he would be taking part in the dunk contest, NBA fans lit up with excitement.
Junior was a name many NBA fans wanted to see in the dunk contest roster. And Greg, he'll have a lot of hype to live up to, but he'll have the world cheering for him. Now here's Duncan. 6 points for him. Now Irving inside, and Junior throws it down.
There's an intensity to Junior's game that sometimes intimidates opponents. You can see it on their faces.
Now here is Lowry. 20 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Nets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And the shot goes in.
Wonderful job moving the rock. Junior's willingness to work it to his open teammates is fantastic.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Sizable loss.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, You just have to send more guys to the glass.
And the Nets making a change here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Joe Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Karis LeVert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Duncan. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. Pushing it up. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Warriors, was outstanding. He dropped in 34 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Trying to get open is Ibaka. And Durant sends it back. Lobbed up there for Durant. Raptors trail by 6. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Irving finds Duncan. Irving against Lowry. Down low, here's Junior. Nets passing it around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Kyle Lowry. LeVert's checked in for Brooklyn. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Junior's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here is Powell. He's coming off a 19-point game against Indiana.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
Here's Junior. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Junior's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Powell for 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Noel passes to Ibaka. Shot to stop the run. And it's sent back by KD. VanVleet against KD. Powell for 3. Kept alive. Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got his first basket of the night.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder. We're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan comes in for Allen. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Kevin Durant. Here's Jordan. Out to Duncan. Back to Jordan. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
Marc Gasol's checked in for the Raptors. Hardaway's checked in for Brooklyn. For the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis finds Powell. And a miss there on the triple.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter. And obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
And it's intriguing. Early on, critics questioned DeAndre's commitment to the game, but boy, has he answered them back.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Raptors trail by 11. Here's Powell. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Offensive rebound.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
To the middle. Jordan the pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
It's so tough to keep up with Junior offensively, mainly because of his advanced feel for the game.
Van Vliet looking around. And Davis, here we go. Kicks it out to Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And Duncan gets it to go in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Toronto's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Harris passes to Duncan. On the wing, Johnson puts up a 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so that's the end of the first half. Brooklyn ahead as they end the second quarter with a And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Then there's Norman Powell. Then there's Lowry. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Duncan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Lowry dishes to Ibaka. Brooklyn with the rebound.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And as he gets deeper into his career, Serge Ibaka's shooting continues to improve. What a great job he's done of changing how he scores.
It's very impressive because a late bloomer Serge Ibaka has been on the offensive end. Let's look at last season, his highest point per game average, and he's in his 11th NBA season. And still has great efficiency on the offensive end, but sometimes he's overlooked as a scorer on this team. Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Now the pass to Powell. Here's Noel. LeVert defending. Siakam looking around. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Durant in the corner. LeVert the pass to Junior. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
That was all Junior there, working hard to get the shot in despite the aggressive defense.
Here's Noel. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Lowry from deep three-point land. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that.
Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Pascal Siakam can absolutely score in bunches. Put up 25 in a quarter last season, and when he gets going, look out.
GA, when Pascal Siakam is on, it seems like he's involved in every play. Must stay consistent. But you know what? He's a special player who can carry a team to win on any given night. Putting consistent pressure on this defense, just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Harris against Siakam. Duncan with the block.
It's tough to get past Junior when he's locked in. Opponents might have to challenge someone else defensively.
Jordan dishes to Duncan, and he comes up with the deuce. Junior's got 24 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
43 seconds left in the third. Gasol. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And the Raptors miss again. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Dinwiddie kicks to Jordan. He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here. Free throw good, Jordan. And Toronto making a change here. Powell's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Johnson's checked in, and he makes both free throws.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
And finished off by Davis.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Nets. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Gasol. Up top, Powell. With 2 seconds left, he takes it up and lays it in. Powell's got 5 points so far.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Nets running away with this one. And time for the short break.
It has to try and take away.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
So for Brooklyn now, DeAndre Jordan is out there with Junior. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then there's Harris. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Duncan. Jordan finds Duncan. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Johnson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist in this one. The Raptors shooting 43% for the game. Davis looking for an opening. And the call will be against Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6-plus foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yes.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
That's tipped and taken away by Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
McCaw, the pass to Ibaka. Lets a floater go. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Raptors have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Here's McCall. He's guarded by Johnson. Johnson outside. They can use a bucket. Duncan with the block. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lets it go from the wing. Almost, but it rolls out.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ibaka right side. Over Allen. Rebounded by the Nets. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. Duncan outside. And Duncan gets double teamed. Crawford kicks to Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow. It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Duncan goes in. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. It's stolen by Duncan. On the wing, Johnson. With the floater, and the layup is good. Johnson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Shot clock at 6. Thomas passes to Johnson, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Duncan.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction.
23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the inside, Duncan lays it up and banks it in.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Duncan with the block. Here's Noel. It's good.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Duncan surveying the D. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.